We're on lesson number 3 and we're looking at a bit more index laws and simplifying. So here it is. We've got this fraction here and we need to simplify it. So how can we simplify this? Well, both of the terms in our numerator, the two terms there, x to the 5 and the x to the 3, are both being divided by x squared. So what we want to do is break it up into two fractions like this. So we've got x to the 5 over x squared plus x to the 3 over x squared. And now all we need to do is, refer back to our index laws, and now we can just subtract the powers. And so what have we got? Well, we've got x to the power of 3, that's from this fraction here, plus, and then that there, x to the 3 divided by x to the 2 is just x. And that's how we leave it. So, nice and simple. Next one, again, split it up. So we'll break it into two fractions. We've got 4x to the 4 over 2x cubed, subtract, and then 10x to the 5 over 2x cubed. So just make sure we're actually dividing the numbers at the front. So 4 divided by 2, which will just give us 2. And then x to the 4 divided by x to the 3 is just x, because we take away the powers there. Next, we've got 10 on top. So we've got 10 there, 2 on the bottom. 10 divided by 2 is obviously 5. Let's get a pen for that. There you go, 5. And then we've got x to the 5 divided by x to the 3. And so that's going to give us x squared. Because again, just take away the powers. Next one, 3 terms in your numerator. So we're going to create 3 fractions. So we've got 15x to the 5 over 5x squared. Subtract 7x cubed over 5x squared. And then plus x squared over 5x squared again. Okay, let's cancel these down. So 15 divided by 5 there. What's that going to give us? Just 3. And then take away your powers. So 5 take away 2. That just leaves x to the 3. Next thing. Well, 7 divided by 5, can't really do that. So what we should do is just leave it as 7/5. And then take away the powers for our x's there. So we're just going to be left with just x to the power of 1. And then for the next part, well, in the numerator here, you can't see a number, right? There's no number there. But what we can do is just put a 1 in if we want to. And so you've got 1 divided by 5. Again, leave that as a fraction. We can say that's just a 5th. And then you can see x squared on the top, x squared on the bottom. Those cancel each other out. So we're just left with that there. Wonderful. This one again, 2 terms. Let's break it into 2 fractions. So 12x to the 8 over 6x to the 5. And then 5x cubed over 6x to the 5 again. Okay, let's get dividing. So 12 divided by 6 there. That's going to give us 2. And then take away the powers. X to the 3. Nice and easy. Now take away, what have we got here? 5 over 6. So we'll just leave that as a fraction, 5/6. Seems good. And this time we take away the powers, we're going to end up with something negative because you've only got power of 3 on the top, whereas you've got power of 5 on the bottom. So x to the minus 2 this time. Okay, so nice and simple. Hope you've all got it. Here's a couple for you to practice. Get through it real quick and we'll go through the answers in a couple of seconds. Righto, it is solution time. So the first one, hopefully you've broken that up into 2 fractions. So you got x squared over x to the 7 plus x to the 5 over x to the 7. And now if you're taking these powers away, we're going to have x to the minus 5 there plus x to the minus 2. So that would have been the first one done. With the next one, you should have had 3 fractions. So x to the 9 over 3x squared. Take away 6x to the 7 over 3x squared again. And then finally 20x to the 4 over 3x squared. Now let's get cancelling. I'm going to put a 1 in there just to see that a bit better. So we've got a third x to the power of 7. Then with the next one, 6 divided by 3, that's just 2. X to the 5, again take away the powers. And then there 20 over 3, there we go. And then x squared. And there it is, that was that one as well. So nice and easy. So hopefully you've nailed that. And again, some of you would have known that from GCSE. So hopefully that's just a quick reminder of something you already know. So lesson number 3 done. Another one coming real soon. So stay tuned and I'll catch you in that video.